Peter came to talk to Jesus. He asked, "Lord, if my brother sins against me many times, how many times should I forgive him? Should I forgive him 7 times?" Jesus replied, "I do not say only 7 times. I say you should forgive him 77 times." Then Jesus said, "I will tell you a story to show what the kingdom of heaven is like. A king wanted his debtors to pay back their debts. His men brought a servant to him who had a big debt. He owed the king 10,000 bags of gold. The servant could not pay his big debt. So the king commanded his men to sell the servant and his wife and his children and all his things to pay his big debt. Then the servant fell down on his knees in front of the king. "Be patient with me," he begged, "and I will pay back everything." The king felt sorry for his servant, so he forgave all his debt and let him go free. But then the servant who owed 10,000 bags of gold went away and met another servant of the king. This other servant owed the first servant a debt of only 100 silver coins. The first servant grabbed his neck and started choking him. He said, "Pay me back." The other servant fell down on his knees in front of the first servant. "Be patient with me," he begged, "and I will pay back everything." But the first servant refused. He put the other servant in prison until he could pay back his debt. When the king heard this, he called the first servant. "You evil servant, I forgave all your debt. I did this because you begged me. I was kind to you. You should have been kind to that other servant in the same way." The king was very angry with the first servant. he handed him to the prison guards to torture him until he could pay back all his debt. Then Jesus said, "This is what my Father in heaven will do to you if you do not forgive your brother from your heart."